so that they become part of you. That is what it's all about. And you'll realize over time that you are now the master of high blood pressure topics and high blood pressure video that you will be doing, or the talks that you'll be doing will be founded on solid ground. If you found this helpful, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And remember, this video does not replace your doctor. This video is only supplementing what your doctor has already been doing. And remember, something else, understanding your body is the first step to taking control of your health, to taking control of your blood pressure. Just understanding your body. The rest will fall in place. So I want to finish by saying this, that these conditional purposes only, and should not replace your doctor. So that is very important. Consult a healthcare professional for personal care. Keep always using your doctor. And this is just to enlighten you, to tell you if you have been doing some things wrong, now you need to start doing them the right way. It's that simple. This is lifestyle medicine. This is constant reminder about what our lives should be. It should not be a struggle. It should just be a simple thing if mastered and mastered well. Thank you for watching. See you in the next episode. The blood pressure is the force of blood pushing against your artery walls. The key idea, it is not random, it is organized. It is put in a manner that is well controlled. And it is tightly controlled by your body. Every second, every minute, every hour, all your life, until that day comes when now the systems fail you. It's a smart plumbing system. The heart pumps, the vessels adjust width, the kidneys control fluid. That is a very well interconnected system, each part playing its role. If any of these go out of balance, then the pressure rises. What if I told you high blood pressure is not really about salt? Here is the real cause. I want to let you know what are the real causes of high blood pressure. Salt plays a very small role. It's just a segment of problem of high blood pressure. But there are several other cascades of high blood pressure causes. And if you follow closely, you're supposed to get the difference from today. Now, this is something that has been debated time and again. You know, what is out there is very little. Salt is just a segment of it. And that's what people labor on so much. What if I told you high blood pressure is not really about salt? That is the advice millions of people are given every single day. To some extent, salt plays a role. We're not saying it's not involved 100%. That advice millions of people are given every single day, just cut down on salt, is only scratching on the surface. Yes, there are still other very important factors to consider. Because here is the truth. You can eat less salt, do everything right, and still have high blood pressure. That's very, very true. Well, that control of salt is but a small section when it comes to management of high blood pressure. We are not saying it's totally not important. It is still important, as you will see the role the salt plays in all this. So what is going on is that high blood pressure needs to be understood entirely, not just from the salt angle. Today, I'm going to show you what really controls your blood pressure inside your body. From that, you'll be able to understand more what it is that makes high blood pressure easier to control with other factors other than just salt alone. Not just one thing, but a system. High blood pressure is controlled by a whole system. And once you understand it, everything changes. And there are still other secondary causes of high blood pressure. So it depends on individual basis. High blood pressure is tackled on individual basis, from case to case, not holistically. So what you need to understand from this video today is that we have several systems involved in high blood pressure. So measuring on salt alone may not just be true. It's not just salt. Okay? Now, we have the role processed foods, stress, poor sleep, sedentary lifestyle, play. But all those put together, you realize that still salt may be found somewhere, especially when it comes to food. But it's not primarily the one that causes high blood pressure. Well, let me now start what I'm talking about. I want to talk about high blood pressure. What it is. What are the systems involved in high blood pressure? Well, so here is what you are going to be educated on today. I'll be educating you on what high blood pressure actually is. What is high blood pressure? You'll get to understand what that really is. And I'll also educate you on the three systems that control it. What are these three systems in our body? Just three that control it. The role that salt plays is so small. Why salt is only part of the story, but not the entire story. I also mentioned that. The hidden role of insulin, the most forgotten and the most less talked about in the management of high blood pressure. How food, sleep, and exercise all connect, and what actually works to bring it down. By the end of this video, you will understand your blood pressure better than most people ever will. I assure you, on this video, continue listening as I dive deep into this discussion on high blood pressure. Well, I thought this is going to remove that confusion from most of our minds. I want you to understand it from the root. Well, what blood pressure really is. Now, let me explain what blood pressure really is. Blood pressure is a measure of that force. The blood pressure is the force of blood pushing against your artery walls. So it's like a pipe, and whatever is inside that pipe pushing against the walls. That is what blood pressure is. In simple terms, I can explain blood pressure using that illustration. Blood pressure is simply the force of blood pushing against your artery walls. But here is the key idea. The key idea here is that it is not random. It is organized. It is put in a manner that is well controlled, and it is tightly controlled by your body every second, every minute, every hour, all your life, until that day comes when now the systems fail you. Your body is constantly asking all the time, is this blood pressure balanced? Your body is ever in check. Or do I need more pressure? Or do I need less? So your body is always constantly asking during that entire process of that pressure moving through the arteries, that pressure of blood. And the body keeps on adjusting accordingly. There's no any single time it drops. There's no single time it goes above what is required. Think of it like a smart plumbing system. I mentioned the pipe and water before, and now I want to add something. It's a smart plumbing system. The heart pumps, the vessels adjust width, the kidneys control fluid. That is a very well interconnected system, each part playing its role. If